You won't normally meet clients, Jack had informed me the day I received my first job. He presented me with a picture of a woman. She was very blonde and very made up. Kitty is pretty much a trophy wife. After 10 years of marriage, she's tired of her husband's cheating. They have been separated for 2 months. All she wants to do is serve him divorce papers. Here's where you come in. I rubbed my hands together. I'm ready. Jack chuckled. Good. You may need to pull out all stops. Your new ID will likely come in handy. Be ready to follow the man. I noticed you came here in a cab. Well, I reasoned, I don't want to be traceable by a license plate. Good thinking, young man. But I have this covered. You'll be using a loaner car of mine. What about the license plate? Trust me, I take care of these things. I've been doing this for 10 years. I raised an eyebrow. 10 years? What did you do before? You don't need to know that. Sorry, I need to learn when not to ask questions. I looked down in shame. No problem, as long as you know when you should not answer them. He sat back and crossed his arms. Or when I shouldn't answer them honestly, I asked with a smile. You've got this. Sorry. You've got this. I had a lot of practice trying not to disappoint my mom. Jack looked concerned. Are you and she close? My mother's in very bad health. We don't talk much, and when we do, I don't think she understands much of what I say. You're telling the truth? I sighed. Yes, it's almost a good thing. Hearing that I dropped out of college might be the last straw for her. When I last spoke to her, she asked me if I missed her home cooking yet. I'd be no good to her. I'd be no good to her here. I'd be no good to her there anyhow. My brother handles everything, hired a nurse, all the rest. And no, he and I are not close. He thinks I'm a pariah, and I think he's a pompous ass. Jack just nodded his head, neither conveying approval nor disapproval of what I had just said. Okay, back to the business at hand. I'm sorry I asked such a personal question, but it actually concerned me for a moment. However, your answer was satisfactory. Our client, Kitty Smithfield, has become quite the socialite during her marriage to Matt Smithfield. Matt Smithfield?